Hello, I'm Amber Uper. It's a lovely spring day out here in UP, eh? And I'm working on another fence post for a rail for my garden railroad. And first thing I have to do is cut off all these little nubs. This is for my turnout, so if it was just a regular rail, I wouldn't have to cut all of them off. But since it's for the turnout, I'm going to just cut off all of them so that I know that I have the right spacing. Because I don't know what the tie spacing is in there. There's no sense in worrying about it, so I'll just cut them all off. So, I'll get on with it. Gotta put on the face shield, you know. Yes, this is basically how I do it. That's about all there is to that. I cut them from both sides. I had already cut the first side before I started the video, so it looks a little quicker than it actually is. You don't have to cut them from both sides, but it makes the job easier. And I don't want all of these things in the yard, so I'll pick them up. I put them in my scrap can. I have a can and I put all the old nails and screws and whatever else in there, and then I take it over to the scrap bin. So let's go see if let's go see how much I have to cut off of this to get it to fit in the where I need it in the turnout. I'll turn off the camera and reset it, and then you can see what I'm doing over there. So this is the turnout that I'm working on. As you can see, it's rather incomplete. I finally got that other rail, the other straight rail up there a couple days ago. I just started on this project since spring started. Late winter, early spring, whatever you want to call it up here. So what I have to do is I have to put the rail in here to complete that. So it's this one. That's the piece I just cut off. Now this is way long. It's going to go in here like this. I have to shorten it to about here, I think. But I also have to cut this end here on an angle so that it fits up against the curve rail here, like I did with that one. So it'll end up going like this. And I gotta cut it off somewhere around here. But like I said, I gotta cut that angle first before I do it, before I can cut the length. So I gotta mark it. Get my angle correct. It's gonna be somewhere. It's gotta be somewhere like that. So, I'll go cut it and we'll see what happens. Well, as you can see, if I move my knees, I've got the piece cut and fitted pretty well. And the track inspector is here to look at it. Oh, you're dirty. Oh my God. What'd you find to roll in this time, huh? Just dirt on the sidewalk, right? Okay. Anyway, so The gauge is about right here. It has to be. This alignment up here is important because it's got to go straight across. I got to cut a notch right here in this rail so that the wheel flange will go through. You're in my way. You're in the way. Yeah, okay. So anyway, I got to cut a notch in this rail right here so the wheel flange will go through that notch when it's going straight. And I also have to notch this rail on the top here so the wheel flange, when it's going across here, has a notch to go through. Oh, you're just so helpful, aren't you? You are. You're helpful. So anyway, that's as far as I've got now. I've got to still do the point here, the part that moves, like this piece here. That's going to take a lot more grinding and fitting, obviously, but I'll get to that. Probably not today, but I'll get to it. One thing at a time. I just got to put a screw in here to position this in the right place. I'd take one of the screws here out in order to be able to get that rail in the right place. So let's see here. Of course, I don't want to tighten it all the way down because I still got to notch that. But that gives me a location for that. And I need a screw to put in here and here. So I'll get them and I'll edit this long gap out. Right, see? Yeah. All right, well, I got the screws. Now, I just have to... That was weird. So at least it's positioned now. Now all I have to do is take the screws back out so that I can take the piece out so that I can trim that end. Guess I might just bring the grinder over here and do it here. That probably makes as much sense as anything. So I guess that's about all I'm going to do today. So thanks for watching.